Welcome to the 2025 AJGA Texas Cup. This is group number 3. On the tee from Austin, Texas, Megan Schultz.
Welcome to day 2 of the Texas Cup at beautiful Austin Country Club. Today's matches will be the singles competitions of Team Hancock versus Team Riverside. Our featured match today includes 2 local Austin girls, junior Megan Schultz and senior Claire Wan. Danielle, tell us more about these 2 players.
Claire Wan is a senior at St. Stephen's High School here in Austin, Texas. Claire is simply an outstanding, accomplished, and very experienced golfer. She has won 3 SPC state championships at St. Stephen's, and I expect a 4th will be coming later this spring. Claire has already committed to play at Dartmouth College, and they are getting a heck of a player. She is the 13th ranked player in her class in the state of Texas and has wins on both the STPGA Prestige Tour and the TJGT. She also qualified for the USGA Girls Junior last year, where she advanced to match play. And she is an outstanding student and young lady, as any of her playing competitors will attest to. Megan has an interesting story. She was a very accomplished player as a young girl, winning over 60 golf tournaments by the age of 11. She won the very prestigious Starburst Junior, and at age 10, she finished in the top 25 in the World Championships at Pinehurst. She stepped away from golf for almost 4 years to focus on her other passion, basketball, and was quite successful. As a freshman point guard, she played on the varsity at Westlake High School before deciding to focus on golf exclusively at the end of her freshman year. She's only been back to full-time competitive golf for less than 2 years and is averaging 75 on the STPGA Prestige Tour and has a low tournament round of 67. So she can go low. She's the reigning 2-time junior club champion at Austin Country Club, so this is a very familiar environment for her. She's also played with Claire multiple times when they were younger, so I think both of them will be very comfortable playing together.
Let's send it out to the first tee. Claire Wan, the senior from St. Stephen's, leads off the action on the par 4 first.
You'd have to say Claire's a big favorite. She's one of the top-ranked players in her class and is a really strong player. Megan is an up-and-comer, having just returned to tournament golf less than 2 years ago, but she has shown the ability to shoot a lot of low scores. This should be a fun match on a challenging golf course.
Claire's approach from 153 yards finds the front of the green. Megan just a little short from 93 yards, but will have a good look.
It will be interesting to see how these players handle these challenging, speedy greens. This is Megan's home course, so you have to believe that gives her a little bit of an advantage. Claire should have been able to get a really good read off of Megan's putt.
Claire's birdie putt lacks just a bit of pace and has this to save par. Megan needs just 3 feet to save par and have the hole.
You can't afford to give too many holes to a player as tough as Claire.
On to the 125-yard par 3 second. Claire with a nice approach.
That's a very nice response from Megan. 2 really good shots.
Claire for birdie.
Just slips by left.
Now Megan with her birdie try.
Megan really needs this to even it up and get some confidence moving forward. You don't want a player like Claire to build an early lead. You just can't count on her to make many mistakes.
And a nice birdie by Megan to even it up On the par 5 third, Megan's tee shot finds the trees left. She punches out but will have 230 yards for her third.
Oh no, and that finds the water left.
With Megan in trouble, Claire smartly plays her third to the middle of the green. Now Megan playing her 5th shot.
That's a very nice recovery by Megan.
Now Claire for birdie. Danielle, it looks like Megan told her to pick it up, so the hole is conceded to Claire. On to the par 4 fourth, with Claire holding a 1-up lead.
You know, one of the things about match play is you want to fatigue your opponent with pressure putts. I think that was a bit of a missed opportunity there. 2 nice tee shots there. Back to that last hole, Claire had a good 3 feet remaining for par. It's a little surprising Megan didn't at least attempt her putt for 6 and put some pressure on Claire.
Yes, a little surprising indeed.
These players don't get to play match play format very often, so I'm sure they will learn from it.
Back to the 4th and Megan's approach.
The pin today is in a very dangerous position, so I expect to see the players play safely to the middle of the green.
And Megan is safely aboard. Now Claire's approach. And she also finds the middle of the green.
This is one of the most difficult greens on the course. There will be a lot of right to left break in this putt. Judging speed and line will not be easy.
That's well done.
Now Claire with her birdie try.
So Claire has a little bit of work left.
That's a really nice stroke.
Now Megan for the half. Now on the difficult par 4 fifth, Claire with a 1-up lead has the honour. And it looks like Megan is headed left again.
Yeah, I'm afraid that hit and took a kick left into the lake.
Megan takes a drop and hits a very nice recovery for her third. She will have a chance to save par. Claire's approach from the right rough finds the green.
Gerald, I don't know if anyone's counting, but that's 5 out of 5 greens in regulation for Claire. Very impressive.
Claire for birdie and to win the hole.
This would be a really big boost for Megan to hold this and get out with a half. And that's a little short.
Claire to win the hole. Claire now holds a 2-up advantage. Now at the par 4 6th hole.
That's very nice, and downwind with these dormant Bermuda fairways, it will roll forever. Megan with a really nice drive as well.
Megan with 98 yards for her second.
Gerald, what a beautiful golf hole and what a beautiful backdrop. I know this is a special treat for these juniors to compete on such a storied golf course and a great match play course as well.
And another great iron shot from Claire.
Megan's chip leaves her about 7 feet to save par. Claire for birdie.
Oh, yes.
Claire now takes a 3-up lead into the par 5 7th.
So apparently their group has been put on the clock. They are playing with another twosome also playing a match, so Megan has already teed off, and I can report that she has found the fairway.
Megan's second from 195 yards.
That's left and into the grass bunker. She's going to be short-sided from there.
Now Claire's second into the par 5 from 170 yards. And that's found the back bunker.
Megan has an almost impossible shot here. She has no green to work with, and the green runs quickly away.
Danielle, I think that's about the best she could do. Claire's third.
Again, a really difficult spot, and I think that's about as good as she could do from that position.
Megan's birdie try.
Megan's been struggling with speed today. That's well short.
Claire for birdie and the win. Claire's putt is conceded and Megan needs this to halve the hole. And Claire moves to 4 up in the match. Claire on the par 3/8 from 104 yards.
Claire has just played so well up to this point. Megan just has to stay in this and chip away at that lead one hole at a time.
Megan hits a nice wedge in and will have a nice opportunity for birdie. Claire's birdie attempt veers right, and her par is conceded.
Megan really needs this to get back in the match. Claire is just not giving any ground at all.
Her putt just misses on the left edge, and Claire will remain 4 up through 8. On the 284-yard par 4 ninth, Claire elects to stay on top of the hill. Megan takes it down the hill with a driver. She has to play aggressively at this point in the match. Claire's downhill approach from 144 yards.
I'm not sure it's much of an advantage to be down the hill here, Gerald. It's a blind half wedge with very little green to work with.
And she caught that thin. This is a really difficult chip. There's a ridge she just needs to carry it to. Beyond that, gravity will take it all the way to the hole. And she just needed about 2 more inches, and that would be down to the hole.
Megan's par attempt. And she converts for bogey. Claire for par to win the hole. We are now through 9 holes and Megan finds herself 4 down to Claire.
Gerald, we have seen some really good golf through 9 holes. Claire Wan has been amazing. She has hit every green in regulation through the first 9 holes, and this is not an easy golf course by any stretch of the imagination. This is a Pete Dye PGA Tour caliber course with fast conditions and quite a bit of wind while playing at over 6,000 yards. Claire has just been so impressive tee to green, and she's handling these treacherous putting surfaces magnificently. Megan hasn't played poorly, but she is having to make birdie to win holes. She has a steep hill to climb if she's going to get back in this match. Claire doesn't seem to be giving any ground.
As we make the turn, both players find the fairway. Megan has this approach from 132 yards on the par 4 10th.
That's a really nice shot below the hole. You just can't afford to go long on this infinity edge green.
Now Claire from 128 yards.
Megan needs to start cutting into that lead here soon. This looks like a good opportunity for her.
Her birdie putt comes up a bit short.
That was right on line, just not enough pace.
Claire to remain 4 up through 10.
This next stretch of holes is really difficult. Number 11 is the number 2 handicap hole on this course, and it's playing directly into a wind gusting over 20 miles an hour.
Megan finds the fairway and Claire finds the right side of the fairway as well. Claire's second from 178 yards.
That's just an incredible shot. The pin is on a tiny island on the front right with no margin of error.
Megan's second from 158.
That's just some good old local course knowledge for you there. She knew she had a nice backstop behind the hole. That's a good shot as well.
Megan for birdie.
Megan just can't afford to leave birdie putts short at this point in the match. I know she's disappointed with that effort.
Claire for birdie.
Wow, what a great birdie.
I'm just so impressed with Claire. That's an incredible birdie on an extremely difficult hole, and it doesn't get any easier here on the next hole, the 12th. Players will face a long second shot in with a forced carry over water directly into this strong wind.
Megan is simply running out of holes, and it doesn't appear Claire is going to give an inch.
Megan and Claire both find the fairway on the par 4 12th. Megan's approach from 165.
Again, a little home course knowledge here. She took the hazard out of play and knew she had a nice backstop. Watch how much this feeds down to the hole.
Claire from 154 yards.
Gerald, that's 12 straight greens in regulation, just remarkable.
Claire's try at birdie. Megan now with a putt to win the hole.
At this point, you have to feel that this must go in, being 5 down with only 6 holes to play.
Very aggressive. But she has to be at this point.
For par.
And that's a nice stroke. Solid.
On to the par 3/13th with Claire 5 up and only 6 holes remaining. Only 128 yards, but into a heavy breeze.
And that's the first green Claire has missed all day. Just comes up a little short.
Nice answer from Megan. She's fighting to stay alive.
Megan will have a nice uphill putt for birdie. She has to win this hole or the match will become dormy.
Yeah, really nice chip from Claire. We haven't been able to see much of her short game today because she's hitting every green.
Megan for birdie to win the hole.
Just a little too much pace again.
Claire to save par.
Ooh, that's a nice gift for Megan. Let's see if she can convert.
Claire finds her 13th green of the day after driving it right. Megan nearly drives the green and has this putt from off the green for eagle. She has to win the hole or the match is over. Claire's birdie putt misses left and Megan has this putt for birdie to win the hole and extend the match.
Well, it looks like it's just about over. It would take a Claire miss and a Megan make for this match to continue on.
Megan holes out for par and now Claire to win the match. And with that, Claire takes down Megan Schultz 5 and 4. It was an outstanding display of golf, with Claire shooting even par through 14 holes and Megan at only 5 over.
Yeah, that was really, really good golf on a tough golf course today. Hitting 13 out of 14 greens and playing even par in these conditions is just spectacular golf. Megan really played quite well also, but Claire just wouldn't give her any daylight. I'm excited to see the future of these young golfers as they move into the college ranks and beyond.
Thank you for watching.